Hey guys, how you doing? It's Pablo here. Now in today's video, as you can see, we're going to be unboxing the Battle Mechagodzilla with proton screen. Now this thing is pretty new, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing out of the box. Now here it is out of the packaging, and as you can see, it actually balances completely fine without the tail. Now as you can see, the tail has been attached. It's not too difficult, you just need to keep on pressing until it's made about that much contact with its behind. And the bending wire is not like, really posable, but it's like you can move it around, so that's good. So as you can see, we have the new setup here. It's been a couple of weeks since I filmed this, because, we had to move and everything. So yeah, you probably saw that video already that I posted about the upgrade and setup. So moving on, we're going to take a look at his proton scream. So as you can see, it's the exact same mold as Godzilla's atomic breath, which I won't be getting because out of all the Playmates figures, it's probably got the least articulation, so I might as well get a higher quality, higher articulated NECA figure. But as I also said in that video, I got a bootleg one off of Amazon for £45. I thought it might be legit, but it's not. So if you're looking for like a NECA Godzilla 2019, don't look there, it's unreliable, because whilst there are some good reviews, a lot of them say, much like me, that they're not very good, so don't take that risk. So anyways, over here you can see it's basically the exact same thing. It's hollow over here, which is an interesting thing. I'm not sure why. There's probably a reason for it. And you've got it looks very atomic breathy, and not like, like, I think they should have gone the extra mile to give it a new mold, like to make it look straighter, because it looks almost like a laser, like in the movie, doesn't it? Over here you've got this little joint which you put in the mouth. So over here we're going to go ahead and open up Mechagodzilla's jaw. So as you can see, maybe you can, maybe you cannot. Let me see if we can get the good lighting. Alright, so there's a hole here. So you grab this end, point it up in the mouth, and there you go. As you can see, not even the bottom jaw is holding it, it's got itself. And there you go. Unfortunately, because of no neck articulation, you can't really, that's about as high up as it can get. It's kind of like the neck figures as well. So you'd have to like get it to do that, but it can't even stand up straight because it's more like this Mechagodzilla design is more hunched over. Alright, now moving on to Mechagodzilla himself, we are going to first start with his head. So there's no neck or head articulation, basically the same thing. So his jaw can't actually entirely shut, but I don't think it can in the movie either if you take a second look. Now that's about as closed as it can get, and that's about as far as his jaw can go, which is pretty wide, isn't it? Alright, so his arms have a hinge at the shoulder, so they can move forward, backwards, and go out like this, which is a very nice touch. There is no wrist articulation or finger articulation like in the Mega 13-inch Mechagodzilla, which is, it's alright with me, I don't really mind that, really. Same thing goes for the other arm over here, back and forth and out with that hinge. Over here on the leg, you actually got all the articulation it's not here. So you've got the forward and backwards movement, and then you've got the hinge that goes out about that far before like getting stopped by that, I think. Yeah, it could go further, but I don't want to like force anything. So then you've got also knee articulation, like it can bend about that far back before this like robe, the stuff of the leg blocks it. And then it can go forward about that far, basically breaking its knees. Its ankles can rotate 360 degrees, which is a very nice touch. Same thing goes for the other leg. Alright, and lastly, the tail. Now the tail is pretty long, I like that, and it's like this wire, but it's not like posable, so like you can move it around, like you can bend it and stuff, but it will always just go back into that neutral position. And over here where you like first attach it, there is a ball joint, so it can move basically anywhere, look. So you can move up, that's about as up as it can get, and then down that much. Then sideways that much to this way, and then this way that much. And it can rotate 360 degrees. So Moving on to paint, there isn't too much there. It's pretty nice though. There's a bit more red on the brighter version, but I didn't get that one because, you know, it didn't come with this. So I just had to wait until they released one, and it was worth it because these colors are a bit more intimidating in my opinion. Now, if we take a look at his chest, you can also see that battle damage. I think they're pretty cool because for my stop motions, it would be pretty nice for like them to get in a fight, you know, like he could get dismantled and everything. So here's like a bit of his chest plate. You can see over here is like you got like a bit more sensitive looking parts, which is nice. It looks more like delicate like the inner parts. So it just snaps back on. It's pretty easy to do. I'd say the hardest one to do might be Warbats or Kongs. This is probably the easiest one now, and the Skullcrawler as well. So as you might see up here, there's some paint in the eyes on both sides. Hold on, let me see, yep. There you go, and then you got like this, I forgot what it's like, translucent, so it's like glowing. You know, it's like I don't know what the material is for this, I forgot. I've got, it's in my head, but I don't know. Anyways, it's like a bit different from the previous one. Same paint overall. There is no change of paint for the tail, like the spike, or what's it called? That's got a specific name. I used to know all this stuff, I forgot it. So yeah, it's basically only two different types of paint here. Yeah, only two shades of paint. Two tones of paint, which is okay if you ask me. Moving on to size comparisons, here it is with the Playmates Skullcrawler. Here it is with the Playmates Warbat. Don't worry, the review for this guy will be coming soon. Here it is with the Playmates Kong with Battle Axe. Now what's funny is you can see Kong is actually taller than Mechagodzilla, which is weird because, you know, obviously they're not set to scale, they're all around 6 inches tall, but in the movie Mechagodzilla towers over Kong. Like, look at the screen right now, right? At the top of the screen, like where my finger is, like here where it disappears, is at least the height of Mechagodzilla in comparison to Kong in the movie. He towers over him. And here it is with Mechagodzilla 1994. Now as you can see, this guy's actually much taller than Mechagodzilla. You might not be able to see on the camera, but he's actually a lot taller than it looks here. So I'll try to find, as I said earlier, 2019 Mechagodzilla, but the Amazon was just not trustworthy. So if you guys know where I can find like a legit Mechagodzilla on any websites, let me know please. So final thoughts on this thing. I absolutely love it. It looks amazing. It's got incredible articulation, just as much as Kong, if I'm right. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it's just gonna do amazing for my stop motion videos. So it's a really good addition to my kaiju collection. So I think it's still available in Smith's Toys online, and you know, so be sure to check it out. It only costs £10. It's quite a steal. So that's it for this video guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time.